Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. Now I'm gonna review Tifa Abilities Awakening. And yes, I'm really surprised, guys. She came out from nowhere. Even when she was released, she is not powerful, but now, whoa, she's pretty insane. First, let's talk about her stats awakening first. So she has three passive awakening. The first one is, of course, you gonna need to have this. Okay, 6 times change modifier cap. Without this, any true dual wield is shit. Okay, and next, this is very good. Why, you ask me? Why? Just take a look on this. 60% defense and spirit and 50% health. With this, she has 100% health boost and 80% defense and spirit. Wow, that's pretty durable for a physical DPS who doesn't rely on spirit stats. That means he is gonna be really tanky and can be used against some tough enemies. Okay, very nice. This 100% faster LB fill rate maybe not that useful because you will see later that you won't use her LB that often. And this 100% increased resistance to all status ailments is very good because it's basically one ribbon. Yes, I know you probably gonna bring someone who able to buff your party against all element resist, but still, it is pretty nice because, wow, okay, basically one ribbon thrown to Tifa. Very nice. And about survivability, don't forget that she has this 20% physical evasion. Wow. Maybe you say, what 20% are nothing? Remember, she is true dual wield characters. For true dual wield, there is Aloha, Laswell, Trust Master Reward. That means you can easily reach 70% physical evasion with those two. And yes, with 3 quick assault, you have that 100% physical dodge. And you don't need to equip quick assault. There are so many abilities which increase physical evasion. You can use dodge roll. Okay, it is limited, but you can use that. So yeah, feel free to experiment to make her into 100% dodge physical attacker. Okay, and if you have Rivera, you can create interesting party with her. Okay, and talking about the attack boost, see this. Increase attack 100% and MP 50%. Wow! This is 100% without any restriction. So in total, she has 220% attack boost. How's that not insane? From what I can remember, yes, Artian also has this kind of stats. Okay, really amazing. That makes you easier to gear her up. After you have maxed her, you can increase her health. For Tifa case, maybe you want to increase her physical dodge, like I have mentioned. Okay, and with this 50% equipment attack, she has 100% true dual wield. Maybe, yeah, it's ordinary number with 2 Aloha, Laswell, Trust Master Reward. She gonna has about 150% true dual wield. Okay, so yeah, you only need to search 50% more if you have Sora or Riku STMR. Then whoa, your Tifa is gonna be so fucking perfect. Okay, so her stats and passive awakening are top tier. Really good. One of the best on the game right now. Okay, but what about her abilities? Let's take a look on them. So first, she is a Divine Ruination Chainer. Like you can see here, awakening her abilities doesn't change the chaining family. Okay, still Divine Ruination, but for this 7 Heaven, it becomes Divine Ruination chaining move. Very nice, okay? Because what? Before it's kind of physical finisher, which is useless. So this is a godsend in my opinion. Okay, And take a look on the damage, guys. This is really insane. See this, 39.5 times when max. What? That's pretty ordinary, you say? No. She gets 2.5 from her passive. That means 41 times damage. Still, not surprised. Take a look on this 14 times modifier. That means when max, and it is pretty easy because it is available every 3 turns. And yes, you simply need to use this and you don't need to worry about using other abilities to increase damage modifier, which is pretty simple. That means she gonna deal 56 times damage per attack. Because she is a dual wielder, that means 112 times damage. How's that not awesome? Like, you know that I am Cardin users. And really guys, after taking a look Tifa's abilities awakening, I beg me, please give me back my Lapis. I will return my Cardin to you. Okay, really guys, this is really surprising. Just when I think my Cardin is not strong enough, here we go. We get Tifa. And luckily, I have pulled 2 of her. And yes, I'm kinda annoyed when getting her, but after taking a look on her abilities awakening, whoa, very nice. I can see myself main her instead of Cardin. Okay, but maybe you say this is not instant move. You need to use consecutively. Yes, maybe you're correct, but remember it is only 5 times. You only need to about 2 turns to max this, and whoa, with this it is instant. This Final Heaven deal 50 times damage because she is a dual wielder like as usual. It deals 100 times damage per turn. What? That's so insane. It really makes me angry. Okay, again, Frenzied Rampage. Frenzied Rampage is 10 turns cooldown move. And it deals 99 times. So this move is better and usable every 3 turns. Wow! I can only say that. Very, very good. Okay, and she also able to imbue herself with water. Okay, so this is her weak point, I guess, because this is not chaining move, so you kind of wasted 1 turn. But still, it is pretty decent. 21.5 times 2, that means about 43 times damage. Okay, nice. Okay, if you have, let's say, use Secret Charlotte and C-Card, you can use her as temporary finisher while building your damage. And the Imperil is top tier, the Water Imbue is top tier. 5 turns, you don't need to cast this often. Okay, so when you use Tifa, you only need to pay attention about damage modifier from 7 Heaven. But using this is not a waste of turn because it also deals insane damage 50 times. Okay, so really guys, she is really good. And the last ability she gets is this. This is maybe the least important abilities awakening on her disposal. But I can see if you want to awaken this, maybe you don't have 200% all stats buffer on your party, then in that case, this attack buff is useful. And take a look here, 999 turns. So yes, it is like her boobs. It's permanent. Wow. Wow. Pretty crazy good. Cannot be dispelled. Awesome. But yeah, because this lasts forever, you only need to cast this once and tada, you don't need to cast it again unless of course your Tifa dies. But again, she has decent survivability, so I don't think she can be die easily unless the enemy instant that her or something cheap method. For her LB, whoa, the Imperil is inferior, only 100%, so you don't want to use this. LB Gauge Fill Rate, you don't want to use this because her LB deals crappy damage. And 200% only lasts for 5 turns, so it's better to use her cooldown move instead of this one. That's why I say you probably don't want to use this often. Okay, but if you don't have defense breaker on your party, then of course this gonna be multiple her damage. Okay, so this is the only reason why you want to use her LP for 74% defense break. Other than that, big no, waste of turns. Okay, and so now talking about rotation. So using Tifa is pretty simple. That's another aspect I like from her. So basically on the first turn, what you want to do is to use your overdrive to get this permanent 200% attack boost. After that, on the next turn, you're gonna use that dolphin blow to imbue water element. But let's say if you use other elements, let's say the enemy weaks against fire and you have other characters to imperil fire, like example Machina, then you can skip this turn and go using Final Heaven and use 7 Heaven when it is available to multiply your Final Heaven damage. Okay, pretty insanely good. Okay, I'm really surprised seeing her abilities awakening, guys. Okay, so pretty simple abilities awakening. She can deal that 100 times damage constantly, unlike Cartin who need to wait for a long time. So really guys, if you have her, I think you need to awaken her. I have taken a look on Jack abilities awakening and I don't think he is that interesting, but yeah, I will take a look on it more carefully and we'll review it later. So my conclusion for Tifa, this is my girl, okay, really good. She's of course the best Divine Ruination chainer at this point of the game. Okay, maybe Jack will win, but I'm not sure because I don't review Jack at this point. But Tifa is really strong, guys, trust me. Insane stats and damage modifier, pretty simple rotation and good passive. Okay, really good. So her Trust Mastery reward, it is 60% boost if you equip Fist and Hat. Maybe it is not that interesting, but because you need to equip it on her, yes, pretty good. She will reach that 400% attack boost really easy. For STMR, this is what I don't like. It is bad because the premium heart only give you, oh god, it's very hard now. Only give you 3 LB gauge per turn, which is kinda useless, guys. Okay, so yes, the attack is nice, but I don't recommend you to get it for her. If you have 4 Tifa, then what I recommend for you is create 2 7-star Tifa. Okay, because the Fire Nation is kinda old relic move, so you cannot find good partner. But really guys, I think I'm gonna use her, and because of her, I'm kinda tempted, okay. I mean, I'm kinda confused whether to summon Adel or not, because Tifa is really powerful. Really powerful. So really guys, I never ask your help, but let's say if you are already my friends in game, maybe you can set up Tifa on your friend list, okay, on event 1 or event 2 for defeating Demon Wall. Okay, I haven't defeated Demon Wall. I know you can defeat it with Aster, but I want to try it using Tifa. Try to gear her up for defeating Demon Wall and maybe for Emperor. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about Tifa. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private XP guide. Bye bye guys.